Pat Rigsby here, and I wanted to give you 3 tips to improve your training business. Now, the first tip is, you've got to be somewhere. One of my mentors, Dan Kennedy, says, you can't do business sitting on your butt, right? You've got to be somewhere. You've got to be where your target market is. You've got to show up. Now, that could be virtually, so showing up on Facebook or showing up on LinkedIn or YouTube or whatever social media channel your people frequent, or showing up where they are physically. Where do they spend their time when they're not, training, right? I mean, where do they live? Where do they work? Where do they go recreationally? You've got to be somewhere. You can't just sit inside the 4 walls in your gym and never connect with anybody outside those 4 walls and expect your business to grow and to thrive. So we've got to be somewhere, right? The second tip is we've got to do something. And I know it seems very simple, but you can't imagine how many people that I encounter that have great ideas. They're brilliant. They have all these wonderful ideas that could grow their business, that could launch new businesses, that could be products. I mean, I watch Shark Tank like about 5 or 6 million Americans every week, and my guess is of those 5 or 6 million Americans, almost all of them have some sort of great idea that could be the launching pad for a new business or a new product, but almost none of them act on them, right? Ideas aren't worth anything. So you've got to do something. You've got to take an action and implement. In fact, that's where the success lies. That's where the money is. That's where, new clientele, business growth, professional satisfaction and happiness. That's where it all lies. You've got to do something, right? So you've got to take massive action, and frankly, Michael Masterson, one of my other mentors, he wrote the book Ready, Fire, Aim, and I think you're probably well advised to adhere to that philosophy, right? Ready, fire, aim. Get it out the door, because it's never going to be perfect, right? You're always going to want to improve it. You're always going to want to change it. So get something out the door, whether it be marketing to grow your existing business or launching a new program or taking a business online. Get something done. Do something. And then the third tip is be somebody. Now, that may seem, like it's condescending or something like that, but frankly, people want to do business with people that they know, like, and trust. So how are they going to trust you? Well, you have to show up differently than other people. You have to show up better than other people. You have to stand out from your competition. I mean, if we think about the people that we perceive as experts, why? Why do we perceive them as experts? They did something, right? They are somebody that we know, like, and trust because maybe they wrote a book. Maybe they created a course. Maybe they are an authority because they're out public speaking, or they've created some valuable content that you've read online, or they've written an article in a magazine. They did something that positioned them as an expert. And that's the same thing that you need to do. You need to be somebody as it relates to, your target market and what they want. You need to be somebody that they can believe in and trust to solve the problems that they have and to give them the results that they're looking for. So do something to position yourself above and beyond the competition, something to stand out. And then, to take that a step further, be sure to build a connection with this person afterwards, right? It's not enough to just put information out there and kind of stand on the shoulders of that. I mean, keep putting information out. Keep being consistent. Do something on a consistent basis that reinforces this as you being the best solution in your marketplace. So those 3 tips are real game changers, but they're really common sense, right? I mean, if you're being somewhere, it's just showing up. It's getting out there and being proactive. Doing something kind of builds on that, right? It's taking an idea to the finish line instead of just, having a bunch of ideas but never reaping the benefits of getting them done. And then being somebody, it's just standing out from the crowd, right? There are so many options that people have available to them to give them some sort of fitness or health or weight loss benefit or performance benefit, right? I mean, there are gyms locally, there are trainers locally, there are things that they can go seek out online. There are all sorts of solutions to their problem. They have to understand why you are different and why you are better, so be somebody. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and be sure to check out the description to take advantage of the free gift.